I'm loving the way that this kitchen is looking.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Double Y. Today we are continuing in the kitchen. We're going to do all the things, some homemaking, a day in the lifestyle, mobile home updates, mobile home homemaking, mobile home cleaning. All the mobile home things are getting done in today's video. Not only is this video super productive, but we're also getting something cute done to the wall I've been struggling with in the kitchen. You guys will see in real time how my brain works when it comes to mobile home updates.
I'm going for broke, yeah, I'm all in. It's all on the table, let's sink or swim. I'm ready to lay it on the line, yeah. But it's like every move I get shut down. I'm down for the count, falling to the ground. Now you gotta tell me just what you want, just what you want, just what you want. And don't let me walk on broken water. Don't make me push it any further. Why do you wanna make it wrong? I'm trying to hold on, so please, yeah. And don't let me walk on broken water. Don't let us sink into the darkness. I wish I could read what's on your mind. You're stepping out of line, can do no more. Gone are the days of forgiveness. You take so much more while you're giving less. I'm shaking my head while I'm counting down. I'm counting down, yeah. But I remember a time when our hearts burned. We held back the night and we owned the world. Can we find a way back? Find a way back. Can we find a way back? And don't let me walk on broken water. Don't make me push it any further. Why do you wanna make it wrong? I'm trying to hold on, so please, yeah. And don't let me walk on broken water. Don't let us sink into the darkness. I wish I could read what's on your mind. You're stepping out of line, can do. I don't know what to do. I'm tired of getting abused. Baby, come on back to me once again. Broken water. Don't make me push it any further. Push it any you wanna make it wrong. I'm trying to hold on, so please. Don't let me walk on broken water. Don't let us sink into the darkness. I wish I could read what's on your mind. You're stepping out of line, can do. I wish I could read what's on your mind. You're stepping out of line, can do.
I have been struggling so bad. I was about to say for the last month. that would be a semi-life for like my whole life. But really for the last month I've been struggling to keep up on my laundry. And it's gotten completely out of control. Now my laundry is always out of control. That's nothing new here. I'm not shocked at the situation. But it has been more out of control than it usually is. So that tells me I need to tweak my routine just a little bit so I can prioritize laundry throughout the week. So it's not all piling up till the next day. Now I've been able to do that with my dishes. I don't know if y'all remember, but my dishes used to pile up like this, and I would have to do like a big old batch clean of them, like I mean hours long worth of washing dishes, because I didn't have a routine where I steadily did my dishes. Now I do. I usually not always, usually run my dishwasher at night, empty my dishwasher in the morning. I need to implement something like that for my laundry, but I need to do multiple loads a day because we go through a lot of clothes. A lot of the loads I like to wash myself because I have a lot of shirts in there, and if one of the kids washes it, sometimes they forget and they put it in the dryer and then it shrinks it, and then I'm like, oh snap, this is a shirt. It's hard to find a plus size shirt that I really like. When I find one, I don't want it to shrink. Now that the kiddos are older and I've implemented home ec into their education, they have helped so much around the house, and it's such a blessing. But things like laundry, I need to take control of just until they can get it down pat on, not drying certain things. That being said, me being in total charge of the laundry tells me exactly who the problem is. As the Taylor Swift once said, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me.
I'm loving the way that this kitchen is looking. It is looking so finished on this side. It don't feel like we're living in a construction zone anymore and cooking in a construction zone stuff. But I think it's gonna look even better once we get this wall figured out. I might have sort of forgot to take the paint out of the paint pan, so Shane is literally fixing that for me. One thing I don't want to do in this area, I do not want to crowd it.
Repeat after me.
I do not want to crowd it. I want it to still look open and bright. I want this kitchen bright. I want it blinded by the light. Gates of heaven, light of Jesus bright in here. And this is in the way of that because all my walls are white. And this is what color the wall was whenever we moved here. The lady who lived here, she had so many colors in this house. She was so creative. I mean, I wish I could be half that creative with color, but your girl is stuck with neutrals for brain purposes and for creative purposes. So while it's a pretty color, I do want bright. It actually reminds me of the trailer parks, trailers, walls when I went with Stone Harbor Grays. I loved that. In here though, I already have a really high vaulted ceiling in this double wide, and it's already pretty big. I mean, it's big for us. It's not triple wide or anything, but it's big for us. It's like, it feels like a mansion in here. So I don't want to clutter up or darken the space. That being said, this is my vision. I'm thinking white walls. Y'all are on my pants. Y'all are on my pants. I'm thinking white walls, okay? To match the other walls in the house. I'm thinking some open shelving. When I come to think about open shelving, I'm like, yeah, that would look great. I want it. But then I have to think about what am I going to put on there, because there's no reason in making open shelving if I don't have anything on there. It's just logs attached to the wall, if that makes sense. So I gotta figure out what we're gonna store on there, and I don't really know yet. I was thinking about my play button because this is kind of like an office school area, and I have a silver play button from all the friends on YouTube, so I was thinking about putting it up there, but I don't know if it would look weird seeing that it's kind of technically part of the kitchen. And I don't know if a play button in a kitchen would make sense. But I like having the play button out, and I like looking at it and stuff because it's a physical reminder of God and his miracles and you guys. And I love seeing it all the time. Wherever I go, I want to see it.
Or just hang
so
up
it
right
being
here.
up here, I'm not hanging it on the brick wall. So it being up here would make me happy, but I don't know if it would look weird. Y'all got something on your face. Hold on. I got you. That's what friends are for. We got two decisions to make. If we're doing open shelving, are we staining them or are we painting them? And if we're doing open shelving, what are we storing on the open shelving? All of that is yet to be determined. So when in doubt, I bring the brains out. What are we thinking?
You're the brains.
No.
I'm the brawn.
You're both. What are your feelings? What do you think we should do? If we do open shelving, would you stain it to match this beamwork? Because I think that would be ideal. Or would you paint it white to keep it
I would
bright?
paint the wall white and stain the shelves.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking. See?
Because I think it'd look weird to have just white shelves.
It would feel hospital-y. It would
Yeah.
feel like a surgical room.
Well, you know, also too, it's kind of like the thickness of like the shelves, which I know they're not going to be uber thick. So you want it to match it in color as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you store on the shelves?
I like the idea of the play button.
We could do play button, and so we could do
I
like
would do-
office-like
I
stuff. Okay, listen.
No, you listen. You ask me.
Shane, sit. Okay, you're being difficult to film with today.
I'm gonna be uber difficult now.
Okay, do we want office stuff or do we want dog stuff? Because I was also thinking if we
No.
don't do the play button, we could do like a little glass jar of treats.
No,
You don't think so?
I think glass
How
jar
cute
of
would that
treats
be?
should go right there, next to the alarm thing.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you can easily just grab them. Little Miss Shorty here's going to have a hard time reaching to get the treats.
Okay,
I think what you should do, how many shelves do you want?
just two.
Two? I think on the top shelf you do your play button and maybe something else pretty up
Definitely
there
not
with
on
it.
top shelf. No,
On the bottom shelf, I don't think we have any, but I was going to say some bookends, and you put the current books that the kids are reading for the week up there, and that's where they grab them.
You said I couldn't climb up there to get dog treats, and you're wanting them to climb up there and get the books?
Right there. They reach there.
Cause see, I want it to still remain part of the kitchen. I don't want it to feel like it's a separate space.
Cookbooks.
How do you tie in a homeschool room to a kitchen so that the kitchen, because this is technically a kitchen. I mean,
We did. You've got the dog's kitchen down there, but the dog's furniture.
Okay, so that's the major part I didn't think about is making sure that it still looks like it's part of the kitchen. That's something I didn't think about. Oh, I could do like a little jar of wax. No. Don't know me.
No.
See, if I just put random like utensil holder over here, that's cool.
No, you don't want to do that. I think you need to stay with decor or homeschool.
You think so?
I don't think you need to put anything.
But you think it would still look like part of the kitchen because it is?
Yes. Because here's the thing is it's part of the kitchen as far as it matches the kitchen. It's in the room and all that. But you have that dividing wall there.
I can't go changing everything right now. If you're saying I can't make it happen, I'm gonna have no choice but to make it happen. Or have you make it happen.
You're not gonna do it. You can be up the creek, not even a boat.
Are you serious? You being for real? Be for real right now. Come with me. Come with me.
Not gonna be here when you get back.
Yes, you will.
Come on.
You have put up with me for 15 years, and there's been a lot to put up with. 23 and a half. Come with me. 15 years with me, and you're not going to break your stride over this. Oh, it's perfect.
How much debt?
Okay, so this is
6 1/4.
stuck to the wall. Oh. Dang it!
What's the debt? Pretty thing.
9.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
but what
how
about
about
this?
this?
What about we paint it all white? You just make shelves and we paint it all white to make it look like bookshelves.
The main thing is, if we're gonna do what you're talking about, I'm just gonna take my saw and I'm gonna saw it up. Your bookcase. Saw it up and just.
What do you think?
I'm testing your resolve here on how far you're willing to go.
See, what if we do it though and I'm like, nah.
So I'll go on and sit here and tell you it might not be the best idea because the wood that they use on that bookcase is a manufactured. Think of it kind of like OSB, just with a finish on it, you know?
Yeah.
And if you take my saw to it, it might just chip it up and make it look yuck.
Alright. So this wall has some damage. So that's gonna have to be.
That's a lot of damage.
Shane and I are gonna get to this, by the way. We have to get to that throughout this whole entire thing, but we're waiting to finish this whole wall, which this is the last part of that wall to do that. This is the last part of this wall.
We were still contemplating on the shelving, what we were doing there, and I didn't want to put something there without knowing what we were doing yet.
For the most part, this wall is awesome. We just have a little bit of damage there that looks like they might have patched up. So, and a little bit of damage up here that we'll have to patch up. So let's see what we can make happen over here.
After finding out I couldn't do the bookshelf, I was like, okay, we're gonna do open shelving. But then I found something I've had for like 3 years.
I just randomly thought of something. So I've had this for forever. No idea what I'm doing with it. But it's a shelf.
It's true. How deep is it?
It's not very deep.
I mean, could you fit books in there is what I'm asking?
Yeah, you'd have to do it like open face. This is just something random I've had forever since we lived in the single wide. I bought it at Hobby Lobby, realized I didn't want to do with it what I thought I was going to do with it. So what if I stained this?
Oh, I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
And it's like the perfect, just simple thing right here.
Yeah,
Instead
it's
of
not
open
too
shelving.
much. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I like that.
You do like it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, would you stain it or paint it white?
Stain it. I would not go white because you're gonna have a white wall behind it.
Yeah, that's kind of like the point. It would be like a kind of 3D sort of thing. Here, hold this and I'll hold that and we'll go back here and see what it looks like. I'll take them with me. Okay, guys, let's see what it looks like from over here. I'm getting that creative like rush, and usually when that happens, something good comes out of it. Okay, so this is what it would look like from here. Good thing is I can stain it first. If I don't like it stained, I can paint it white. So, ooh. Let's go for it.
Okay.
YOLO, let's do it. I literally turn on the camera thinking one thing, and we're turning off the camera thinking another.
It has an expiration date.
We're gonna have an expiration date.
11/20/20. It's bad. It went bad.
Okay, so this was made in 11/2020, I guess. I got this from Hobby Lobby, I think. Yeah, oh yeah, 100% did. And you can either do it like this, right? Or you can do it like a platform. So let's try seeing what it looks like with a platform.
You can look at cool.
Me too. But you can do it either way. And we'll see what that looks like.
See, with the platform, I mean, it's fine, but it's gonna look weird with stuff sitting on top of it. And then also too,
Hold on.
there's a stink bug.
I was touching all over that thing. You know, I read on Google the other night when I couldn't sleep and I was thinking about stink bugs that if you see 40 a day that you have an infestation.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen like 29. Okay, put it upwards and then turn around as a shelf. Let's see which one we like.
So there's the platform.
There's the platform. Bring it down a little bit. Okay, there's the platform. Okay, yeah, we'll do it flipped around and do it that way.
So Rena is getting ready to stain that shelf, and she realized she needed gloves. And I went on a household search of gloves. Every couple months, I like to crack my PlayStation open and I give it a good cleaning and everything. And I forgot that I had my gloves that I wear when I do it.
Can I use those?
Yep. So if you're not married yet, marry a gamer.
At this point in the process, I'm already knee deep in my mind, so I don't know how this shelf is going to react to stain. I don't even know what kind of wood it is, if it's particle board, I have no idea, but I'm just like, I'm going with it. So I'm using the same hickory stain I have throughout my house that all the beamwork is and everything to tie it in to the rest of the house. If I have to come up with a couple of words to explain my mindset during this process, it's I want it to look custom, so custom, and simple. I need it to be simple. While I'm staining, Shane's going to be over there sanding down the rough spot in the wall and putting up some painter's tape, painting the wall. I think we did 3 coats in total, and he's just basically prepping the wall for this little piece of decor that I'm working on right now. Like I said, we're not going to go overboard. I just want it to be simple. That's all. I want it to be simple, but I also want it to be functional. I wasn't a fan of thinking of open shelving just holding decor. I feel like every shelf in my house could stand to be used for a purpose. I don't have a big mansion, so really all the room that I have, I really need to make it a priority to use that space wisely. So instead of just doing decorative things, I'm doing functional decorative things. So I really want this area to serve a purpose in the house, but I also want it to look really cute too.
To this game we're playing, I say nothing, you say nothing, and nobody wins. I've been through this a million times, hoping that my heart would give me a sign. Feels like we're both keeping secrets tonight. Do you want me to stay or do you want me to go? There is someone for me and that someone should know. Always wanted to be completed by another person. An understanding that requires no translation. Here I am once again at your place, trying to figure out the meaning of the smile on your face. Feels like there's something we both want to say. There's an obvious end to this game we're playing. I say nothing, you say nothing, and nobody wins. Do you want me to stay or do you want me to go? There is someone for me, and that someone should know. That someone is you. That someone is you. That someone is you. That someone is you.
While Shane is working on the coats of paint, I went ahead and got dinner started. I'm just doing spaghetti, and I'm going to do spaghetti a healthier way. I've been adding a crap ton of vegetables to spaghetti, and it may sound weird, but it is super good, and it adds so much flavor. I got this 5 pound of ground beef, though, that I needed to cut up for later this week. I think we're going to do like a week of ground beef or something like that, because I got an overabundance of ground beef I need to get through in the freezer. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm still staying true to my meal plan. Still, I know you guys haven't seen a video of that this week, but that's just because we've been heavily focused on the mobile home updates and stuff this week. But we have not been eating out. We have been sticking true to the meal plan, and we've been eating at home every single night. Ow. That's my good eye too. I'd hate to say I lost my eye to grease. I literally had grease pop in my eye, and I was freaking out because I was like, man, this is my good eye. This is the only good eye I had left. You ain't going out like that. I am not about to tell the whole world I lost my eye due to hamburger grease. Absolutely not. But finally, it stopped hurting. But man, it hurt. And I had my contact in, and I think, listen, this is not science, but this is how I feel. This is what I feel happened. I feel like it got inside of my contact, and it solidified into like actual grease because my contact didn't fit right for the rest of the night. I'm positive it solidified in my eye. I'm not even kidding. It's probably swimming around behind my eyeball right now for all I know.
Went to the edge of the town. I tried to look for you. There wasn't much to be found. I had to walk alone. And all the words you had said vanished all together. In the end, I held on, but you wouldn't deliver. Will you go? Will you stay? Is it time to let this go?
Got mud on your face, you big disgrace, kicking you off and all over. Singing, we will rock you. Paid my dues.
We're gonna pay for the camera.
Yeah, time after time. I've met you. I've had my shares of kicks in the face, and I'm coming through.
I'm good to go, but you won't let me. Left all the others behind. I only needed you, but still you'd ask about them. You wouldn't give it up. I tried so hard, even though all the things you
I just had a mini heart attack because I looked out my window and there's smoke. Look, it's where my dryer's going.
It's really cold outside, right?
It's so cold outside, but there's literally, it looks like smoke. I was like, oh my gosh.
I wanna know if it is over.
Are we having spaghetti? Are you excited?
Yep.
Tammy, say
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti!
You want this one? What do you say?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Love you.
Love you.
I know that it won't solve itself. We need to work for it. I hope that you consider to give it a chance. 'Cause some of these days we'll have to work it out. And some of these days we'll have to fight. I wanna know if it is over, 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 over. I need to know if you want to leave. Is it over, 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 over? I'm good to go, but you won't let me. Is it over, 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 over? I need to know if you want to leave. Over, 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 over. I'm good to go, but you won't let me. If it's over, 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 over.
So the original factory settings have the holes for the screws going this way, because technically you're supposed to have it the other way than how we're hanging it. We're going against the grain, and we don't want to do that. And I was trying to figure out how I was going to hang this thing because they were upside down. And then, you know what? I had a little smart spell hit me, and I'm about to not be smart. But anyway, I'm going to just take that screw off right there. Take that screw off right there. I tell you what, tools are so much fun. And watch this, guys. I'm just gonna pop that up and flip it around.
At first, I was worried about how I was going to get decor in here, but then I was like, wait, I was wanting to use my play button. And if I'm using my play button, I can put all of my YouTube things that I need for my YouTube channel up in here. Since I don't really have room underneath the cabinets, I do, but I have that room for specific things, and I have it organized a particular way. So I don't really have room to organize anything else in there. Everything's books, everything's school related. So I put what I need for the channel up in this shelf area along with my play button, and it became my little YouTube area thing. And I love it because it coincides with this area perfectly, and it's simple. It's not cluttered looking or anything. I just have all of my Bluetooth stuff up there, all my adapting stuff up there. I even have a matching pair of headphones to go up there that matches the kids perfectly. Like, it's all Bluetooth stuff, all the things I need. It's right there, and it's out of reach of Mr. Duncan, which is the important thing. Mr. Duncan and Blue Jeans like to find my stuff and chew on it, so it's out of their reach, which is good. It's cute and functional, which is exactly what I needed. I'm going to do some evening chores. It's 7 o'clock, so it's about time to close down the kitchen, and I've taken that from people, like cleaning people on the internet where they have a really clean house. I've been trying to implement a lot of what they do because I see their house and I see how their house is how I want my house to be. So I try to find things that they do that I can make stick in our dynamic, our family dynamic, and one of those is closing down the kitchen. So I try to make sure I close down the kitchen as many nights as I possibly can, because it makes opening up the kitchen in the morning super easy and quick. So I'm going to wipe down all the counters, sweep, and I'm going to scrub up the stove. And then one of the kiddos' chores is to do dishes, so they're tackling that tonight. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what I got the kids for Valentine's Day. I don't have bags because I forgot bags, but I do have this paper here. It's Valentine's Day wrapping paper that I got for one of Shane's Valentine's Day presents. It says "You're my favorite human" on there. I got it off Amazon, and I mean, it rings true. They're literally my 4 little favorite humans on the planet. So I'm gonna use that and kind of create a little bag if I can. I think this is wrapping paper. Yeah. This little, oh cool, so it's already cut and everything. I can just make them into little, that's That's gonna make my life so much easier. I'm not gonna have to cut or nothing. I can just make little bags. I would say my kids don't care about wrapping paper, but they're gonna see this and have a fit because they like little stuff like that. They're gonna see that it says favorite human and it's gonna make their day. But what they're really gonna be excited about is the stuff that's inside of the homemade bags thing I'm making. So the girls got the same thing, basically, and the boys got the same thing, basically. So for the girls, I got this they're on Fortnite with their friends. You can hear them all the way in here. I got this little draw my own manga book. We've all been on a manga kick. The kids have always been on a manga kick. They're like their daddy. And they've been drawing on their Procreate apps, on their tablets and their phones. So I thought this would be cool to kind of take their ideas and put it on paper. It just has little empty panels there. And then I was looking through it and where's that? Right here. It has like little diagram thingies, stencils for little word bubbles and stuff. I thought that would help promote creativity because I don't get them just random junk anymore for holidays. I used to go crazy, especially when I started YouTube and I could afford to do that. I started just getting random stuff and it ended up just cluttering the house. And so I was always on a mission to declutter my house. Well, I'm continually on that mission. I'm literally in the middle. Y'all just saw me do a ginormous declutter not too long ago. I'm not about to bring more stuff in here that is not going to get used and that's just for looks. So like the little stuffed animals that are cute, that Walmart sells, that people usually put in Valentine's bags, those are awesome, but I'm not going to put them in ours because we don't need any more stuffed animals. I'm not going to put like the little wind-up toys because the kids lose those and they end up being in the abyss of stuff and they end up getting decluttered like 5 years later when we find them. So I'm not going to get that stuff either. I'm going to get stuff that brings out creativity, that makes them super excited. I'm gonna get stuff that brings out creativity. But most of the times for holidays, my mom hack is to buy edible stuff. If you buy edible stuff, it's a win-win because A, it's gone in no time, and B, the kids are excited about it. So I usually, nowadays, I go for the edible stuff. But that being said, I always try to put something like this in there. I got this paired with these little Mapper pen lines. They're like comic and manga drawing pens. Little 3-pack, just a little mini pack. Each girl got one of these. Another non-edible thing that I got was the Miku shirts. We got them little cute Miku shirts. It's the blue hair girl on Fortnite, the little anime. She's like this, she's an actual singer, but she's like a hologram or something over in Japan or something. It's wild. Like she's like a celebrity, but she's a hologram. This season they really focused on her and the kids absolutely love her and they've been listening to her music and stuff. So I got the girls 2 Miku shirts. They already talked me out of those though, so they already got them. I forgot to mention that we also got Colton and Cammy shirts too on Amazon and they talked us out of those too. The other only non-edible thing that I got were these cute stickers. And I thought that they would like these just to go in their journals and stuff. They love playing with stickers. These were $1 a piece. I got them at the Walmart. And they're anti-Valentine's Day stickers. So it says, not today, Cupid. Self-love, love bites, ouch, single, ooh, gross. Literally, ooh, gross. I thought that they would like these because they're not about boys at their age. They could care less. And I thought this might, fuel that boys have cooties thing, That's the only other non-edible thing that I got for them. The edible stuff, I got these because you gotta have chocolate in the Valentine's. Unless you're allergic to it, then don't have chocolate in the Valentine's. These, one of my girls is a Reese fanatic. The other one's a Hershey fanatic. So I got these. I think these were like $2 or $3 at the Walmart, which blew my mind because I remember the tall ones that were like this tall that were like $1 back in the day. You remember those? Yeah, no, these were like $2 or $3 and they're little tiny, like mini, like my head is longer than them. Almost. That's what individually what the girls got, and then I got some stuff that I'm going to split in between all 4 Valentines. I'll show you in a minute. But for the boys, like the girls, they got little draw your own manga books. These are basically the same thing. They're just black and white instead of pink. They have like the little panels, and they also got each a little mini pack of comic pens, and then their little hearts. How cute are those? Because they love Mario. And then they each got one of these. The girls got the little stickers and I tried to make it even. And so Colton got, he didn't get stickers, but he got these little Valentine's gummy bears. And Cammy got these cute little socks that he saw on Amazon and I saw his little eyes light up. So I got him for him to put them in the thing. He loves fuzzy socks. Cammy is a fuzzy sock fanatic. He will wear like 4 pairs on top of each other. And these are little puppy dogs. And he saw them over my shoulder. Look, he saw them over my shoulder whenever I was looking at them. And I saw his little face and I was like, all right, we gotta get you them. So he's got those. This other stuff is stuff that I'm gonna split between all 4 bags. I got little heart suckers that came in a pack. 2 will go in the girls' bags, 2 will go in the boys' bags. I got these, I took one out and tried one. I got these rainbow brownie Hershey Kisses. On the inside of it, it's like a lava cake kind of. You bite into it and it's like this soft brownie batter. But imagine like if you throw one of those cosmic brownies you see from Little Debbie in a blender and you mix it up and you throw it inside of a Hershey Kiss. That's what it tastes like. No, I'm not really a fan, but I don't eat a lot of sweet stuff anymore. The kids are gonna have a fit of them. I got this big old thing of Jolly Rancher suckers. It's got watermelon, green apple, pink lemonade, and cherry. I might have gotten those too. Listen, you can lose weight. I'm prime example. You can lose weight and you can have a sucker every now and then. I got one of these too. This has been in my closet for like a month, so I've had time to pilfer. I got these red velvet Reese, little mini Reese cups. I found these on the Amazon. They're not that good. Don't go get them. They're not that good. I like red velvet and I don't like it. So even if you like red velvet, I probably wouldn't go after it unless you just want to be adventurous and try it. And the only other thing we had that's getting split in between all 4 of them is I found this. I got into this too. I found this Asian candy bag on Amazon and it's all Asian candy. Now the stuff I've tried so far I'm not a fan of, but it's just because I don't have the palette for Asian candy because I've never tried it. Maybe I could build a palette for it, I don't know, but this is like Crunch Ball Crispy Candy. I don't know, maybe you guys will notice some of this. Coconut candy. Some coconut candy here. Like they got such cool looking candy. Like there's an assortment. There's all sorts of assortments of candy in here. Like it goes on for days. It's full. So I'm literally just gonna take it all and I'm just going to literally go and just put it in everybody's bag sort of thing. That's not one to focus word, nothing. Oh, some of them are gummies though, and I'm probably gonna steal some of those to try them because they're peach and they look like they'd be really good. I don't think they're like peach rings. I don't think they have sugar coating, but they look really good. Oh, and this kind too. A lot of the candy in here was ginger, and I thought that was really cool. But they've been learning a lot about Japan recently because, like I said, we've all been on like this manga kick thing, and they've just been really enjoying showing me stuff, and it's feeding a yearning to learn in them. They want to learn everything about Japan, so we're doing like a whole separate unit studies, just all of us as a family, about Japan outside of their school. We're just having fun doing that, learn about their different culture and stuff. And so I thought this would feed that fire to learn even more, and hopefully they can build a palette for different candies and stuff like that. I thought Valentine's Day would be a good time to introduce like candy from a unit study we're learning about to the kids, so that they can kind of figure out if they like it, if they like the ginger stuff, if they like the gummies or whatever. This stuff right here, which kind of tasted like a pecan, that's the one I got into right here. Not this one, but one like it. I didn't take it out of my mouth and put it back in there. It kind of looks like I did, but I don't know what it is, but it was okay. Now I just gotta get all the stuff in bags. I already did my outro, but I wanted to pop in here because I just did my skincare, and look at my skin. It feels so healthy. It's so smooth and it feels like so hydrated. All right, now to Pastor Merina outro. I'm gonna go fold this big old ginormous thing of clean laundry because I've been doing laundry all day long today, trying to get caught up. And it doesn't look like a sea of laundry over here anymore. It looks like a lake, but on a sea. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I hope y'all have a blessed morning and tonight. Whatever it is, wherever you are at, know that I love you, but Jesus, the one and only, loves you so much more. I'll see y'all in the next one.